Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now. Looking through the map, just got home from work. We're going to jump on and actually talk about everything what's going on. I've only got to work tomorrow and then we're on holiday for 9 days so we can actually really start to digest YouTube. I want to change kind of the theme of the channel. I want to get onto Discord and tweak the channel a little bit. I want to get into so much stuff when we're on holiday, so we've got like 9 days to properly just really focus and really start to practice with Blender more as well. With understanding the baking process as well, so hopefully we'll have some 3D assets in the pipeline not very far away. And we've got the racetrack not far away as well. We're giving away that apartment building as well. So if we actually go over to, forgot where Granada Hills is now. If we go over to San Joe Street over here, this is where the factory is, and then this is where the showroom is. We've also got the wells as well, so we're giving away the wells. So one on my Twitter, go over to my Twitter, look for the well tweet, and then you can go and comment below that. And then I'll also put a video up on the screen now. If you go to that video and comment down below, I'm giving away another 3 wells on that video as well. So yeah, go support that if you want to as well. Over here, I'll show it quickly. Kushallow89, go give him a follow. He's basically generated and gave away these wells to us to give away to you guys. So go support him himself. He's doing really good, a really nice player in Upland as well. So yeah, that's really cool. We've got basically the factory to get online next week as well, and also the showroom. So we've got a lot of content to pack in next week, so hopefully we'll be on every single day for the week. Get the factory online, get the showroom online, get the artwork for the factory and the showroom, get the MetaVenture online as well. The racetrack's only, let's have a look over here, the racetrack's only, it should be going down now as well because we've got that apartment building giveaway. Yeah, 26 days, 9 hours. So jump onto this before it fills up with Spark. We'll pick the winner once this is finished. We'll count all the names in the contributors, and then we'll put that on the wheel and then give away that apartment building with 6 node slots as well. So probably worth about, what, 10, 12,000 in mint price, 40, 45,000 in Spark contract, 5,000 in nodes as well, and then the resources on top as well. So yeah, a little giveaway to say basically for the help and support on the channel, and also this racetrack as well. Like, we've got so much content to look into with the racing as well, and the channel's just going nicely as well. So we're going to look into pushing our net worth up as well. At the end of the month, we've got our hours now at work, so we should be up another like 300, 400 pounds, which is about $500 to $600. So that'll help the channel a lot, obviously, with the filmmaking and all the Final Cut X and like the editing software, and also the microphone, the lighting, like all these things I want to buy. But we film and document this process from paycheck to paycheck, and that's what I like about this channel. Like, it can relate to people in real life as well, because it's not come from like 4 or 5 years ago sitting on a lot of UpX. Like, we're growing, we're following the journey, and we're kind of like learning as we go as well. So yeah, I really do appreciate all the support. We've just gone over 700 subscribers right now as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the support, legends. Honestly, it's so good, and we're just getting started. Like, we are just literally getting started on this journey as well. So click that subscribe button if you're not already, so you don't miss any of this content. We're really going to push up, so hopefully we can get up to probably about 11.4 million by payday, which is like the 31st of this month, and then we should be able to push it up close to 12 million. And then obviously with the OPEX, we actually buy, well, the dollar properties, we can flip them for 2 to 3x, and I'll show you some more strategies. The last payday we bought those properties, collection properties, and then use those to make more OPEX. What we're going to do this time is like look at different strategies as well, but I'm not going to say right now, because then everyone jumps onto the strategies and then the prices aren't there when I want to go and use the strategies. So yeah, we'll bring out and we'll talk about what we're going to go into closer to the time as well. So yeah, that's good. Some giveaways, we've got that kind of good stuff as well. And then with the airdrops as well, this ties in so well with like our assets and our 3D designing as well. We've learned how to like operate Blender now as well, which is really cool. If I go over to here, it was so simple as well. So if I go over to open that file quickly, you can see here, all I did is like basically it takes a copy of the render. You can see that's exposed now. But if I go over here, this was set to 1. So this was basically baking out a really dark image. So this is basically the image. If we go over to X, you can see here, this one here, this is basically because the lighting of the scene. This one I added some like camera lights and some like area lights and some spotlights. But then I realized that's kind of like creating a scene, if you know what I mean. If you want really good lighting around something in a like a scene or that, that's cool. But it wasn't exposing every item. Like, individually, like nicely, and like D-Tech and all these other people what are like making really nice assets in Upland. And then we found out once we turned the light up, this is the renders we get now. So you can see here we need to change this to like a solid blue, which it is in there. We need to bake it again because Upland won't take textures like this. Yeah, that's really cool to learn. So we're learning as we go, and then hopefully we can have something like this in Upland in the next couple of months, hopefully. That'll be really exciting, something new to the channel as well, and something new for us to learn and just grow and basically see all these different like kind of lanes you can go down. But I'm just excited, like really excited to get this editing software and get like some really good content and like kind of get a camera like going forward. This year is really good. Like when I left chefing, I took a pay cut to go to B&Q where I'm at now, but now I've got the more hours, I'm kind of like going back to where I was. So yeah, it's good kind of balance out like kind of some old debt and stuff as well. But we're getting into a really good place to grow this year as well. So yeah, going to bring in some bigger videos this year, editing software, so sound design. We're going to bring in more graphics. We're going to add some like live streams as well. Once I get this widescreen monitor as well, we can start to really look at like doing live streams, so I can have a second monitor so we can jump on and off, and yeah, just do loads of good stuff right now. This MacBook's amazing, but I found it hard to like live stream and have the I like to see the chat and see what like OBS is doing. I don't trust it behind the scenes when I've only got one monitor. So yeah, like once it's all linked up and I've also got like a proper camera what I can film on as well, I want to do it properly. Like once I have the finances, I'm gonna like put everything into that. Like we talk about Upland and investing, but yeah, we plan to like put as much in as we can. And once we get back up to this nice point this month, next month, we'll like really be like pushing this channel and this Upland net worth as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And then once we get a camera, we can start to do some more like third person content, which I'm really excited about, to be more like kind of out and about talking to people, like not just sitting in the kind of room talking about Upland. You know, it'll be nice to do some more kind of content out in the streets in Edinburgh and other good stuff as well. So yeah, lots of big stuff, lots of big plans as well. Just got so many good plans, but like not enough time to execute them all as well. But yeah, really excited. We've got the showroom, the factory, and also the racetrack will be ready. Hopefully with this competition, they should all be ready in the next like 6 to 7 days. So hopefully next week, that basically racetrack's going to be 23 days or whatever it said, 32 days. But that'll go down really quick. More people will jump on it as well. So yeah, we'll have those all hopefully on my holiday next week. We can get like kind of more stuff going. I need to get a race car as well. So yeah, there's lots of good stuff. So I might be buying a race car for dollars as well, and see what good cars there are in the Upland market. And then with the private transportation as well, it's really cool, really exciting. Just lots of good stuff kind of like coming to Upland. It'd be really cool if you had to like own like a bit of the runway though. So say with the airport, you actually had to keep your aeroplane at the airport. And then this is where the terminal is. But imagine if there was like blocks on here, and like each block was like 100,000 UPEX or something, and that's where your aeroplane would stay. And then you had to like travel to the airport to fly. So yeah, it would be really cool to actually see not just like an aeroplane on the normal map moving about like a car. Like, you know, it'd be really cool to see more kind of like friction, as they call it, come into the game, where you have to like go to the airport and actually, so basically like the properties, so say like you get collection properties and like a certain property can be enabled to go in a boost. Like certain properties here are enabled to buy aeroplanes, for instance, and the only way you can fly your airplane is if you own the land, and if you own the land, you can actually access the aeroplanes. So yeah, that kind of thing. I think it would be cool to limit it to, yes, like private transportation is going to be expensive, and then you could kind of look at that like technique or that kind of like game mechanic, and then you could use it for like boats and other stuff in the future as well. Even cars, you know, once you bring in that mechanic where like you can rent and other stuff, I think that's really valuable. Like I'm loving like all the new stuff what's coming to Upland, but to be able to get like all this, you know, with a boat in and like kind of the movement around the map, you know, like the trucks and the trailers and like all the other good stuff what like is basically they've been talking about. So yeah, it'd be really cool to see all like kind of it just come more alive as well. Like I'm really excited. They're on a really good path right now, especially with the sparklet and the airdrops and stuff like that. So we got 0.75 in the airdrop, and then apparently there's going to be like another 3 or 4. So I think I heard there's going to be 5. Like, don't quote me on this, but yeah, if there is, that could be really good as well. A lot of like chat right now about someone what got like I think 41 spark or something like that. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see like kind of like if some more news comes out about that and some good stuff as well. Um, a lot of players saying like like there was not many impressions. A lot of other players saying like it's fair. So yeah, like I'm not too sure how it works to be fair, but if there's only gonna you got to think like Upland on it on levels as well. So you've got a pool for each level. So you've got to think like there's not going to be many players what hit level 10. So that spark's going to get like spread out. So if the pot was like 25,000 UpX, so if like one spark is like we need the calculator for this, it's like midnight. If we look at so $460 times let's just say 41, it was 41 point something I think, is 18,860, so it's $19,000 in spark that player got. Like you don't know if that accounts basically because you need to own the account for a certain amount of time as well. It's not just about the followers. The account must be old enough to actually get a multiplier like that as well. It's not just based on the followers, but then also they're going to add more like kind of engagement, like tweaks for the next one as well. So apparently, so you'll have different ways to engage with players and bring more players into Upland, and then that'll like get you your score like kind of more. So if you work harder, you should be able to earn more points and get up to a higher level. So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, that's a lot of spark, but you don't know, like that player might have brought in another 20, 30 players a day what bought spark, like maybe they bought all the followers and that's not right. But yeah, I'm sure like these kind of, if it was something like that, I'm sure Upland will be straight on it as well. Yeah, you can buy accounts and stuff like that, but I just don't see like if people start doing that, like they'll obviously cap it back and stuff. But yeah, like if the price of the top pull level 10 is going to be like 25, 30,000 UpX, he might have got 80% of that pool. He might have engaged with like 80% of the pool tweets. There might have only been 2 players in level 10. We don't know that. Like, well, I don't know that anyway. Someone might be able to get that data, but yeah, we got to level 4 and we got 0.75. We're trying to push up to about, well, we're at nearly 7,500 now, so we'll get up to about 8,000. So hopefully we can get to a level 12, and then we should get about like 0.8 spark or 0.85 spark, hopefully. So if it's still going to be the same. But we're kind of pulling like not bad engagement as well. So some of these tweets are nearly getting like 1K, 300 on that one, 300 now, 200. 300. So yeah, it's not like amazing, but for this account, like we've had this account for years and we've kind of used this as a follow account back in the day, like 5, 6, 7 years ago. So we've had this account for a while, like as well. So yeah, it's nice to actually use it and like the engagement. And yeah, you've got to think about it as well, like Upland's using the money they would use to market into the airdrop. So if you're bringing in them like X amount of value, yeah, that account could have brought them in like 50 grand's worth of like spark sales or other stuff in the game. You know what I mean? So like they're not going to be giving away that spark without a reason to like or a benefit for the player actually earning that spark as well. So like Dirk, that's why I'm in Upland. I trust Upland. Like the economy is not going to just. I know it's more than just Dirk, but like Dirk's the one with the PhD, so that's why I feel safe investing in the game. I love the whole team of Upland, like I really do. Like what other companies doing that, like jumping on YouTube and like chatting to everyone, like just as friendly as they are, like in the community. The Upland general chat just on YouTube, everywhere, Discord as well. So yeah, I love it. It's like so nice to be a part of a game where you actually like can see the basically like the head of the broadcasting team. You can see the head of like kind of the economy. You can see the head of like the game design and stuff as well. So there's so many different stuff you can actually like reach out and chat to. And yeah, I just love that side of it. It's not like a company with no face. Yeah, I'm really like bullish on Upland. I always will be. And I do see this like really growing and turning into something just like next level. It is already. Like I love the game, right? I love the concept just like from the start, from the beginning. But I do see this growing really well, and I see like some like really big like players in like 5, 10 years, 15 years, all the way to the future of the game. So yeah, exciting. They're bringing out a new new layer 2 game as well. There's a new building getting built, MV Aviation or something as well. I don't think they're tied together, but like imagine if that's something to do with that. I don't think it is, but like yeah, there's just so much stuff happening now to you can't keep up with it. I jumped home from work and there's so many like messages asking certain stuff, and I'm trying to keep up myself with everything going on. Yeah, so hopefully we can get over to Vegas and chat to everyone as well. It would be so cool to just to get like just to like party with yous all, like get smashed and just have a really good time and just like yeah, have some really good fun and that. But yeah, gonna try and get that sorted. Gonna try and get the passport and like really try and get over as well. But if we can't, we will be on live and we will like kind of do as much content as possible as well. So yeah, buzzing, like just so much to go like with the holiday and stuff. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like us to talk about with growing with. Like, do you like the kind of the blender stuff? Do you like kind of tycoon? Do you like the upland stuff, Granada Hills, the racetrack? Let me know what you want me to talk about as well. I'm really trying to keep the videos for everyone. You know, now we're kind of growing up to a good amount of subscribers. It's really hard. Like I noticed the last video, a lot of people watched the video, but the view time was down a lot. Like not a lot of people don't like watching Blender, and I've noticed that. And then same when like certain topics I talk about, I'm not going to say on the video because yeah, but I know like retention and traction. So like I want to make the best videos, what gain the most like kind of traction and views. But I want to make like loads of content. So if that means I make like a second channel where I just do like Blender content or like racing content or stuff like that as well, I can do. So I don't like cramp in the main channel videos and like try and like have too much in the videos as such because there's so much going on now. So maybe we had like a Blender channel on the side where we do all kind of our graphics to upload and stuff. And if you're into that, you can go view those videos as well. We'll still do as many videos on this channel, like, but just to do with Upland, I think. So yeah, trying to find the balance as well. Let me know in the comments what you think as well. I'll work with everyone in the community to try and make this content the best value for everybody what watches as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. Click that subscribe button if you're not already, and I'll see you tomorrow for that giveaway. Jump on if you're not already. See you tomorrow, guys. Metaverse Melon. Peace.